Alright, so hi guys. So I do want to switch gears here. I know I was gonna do more videos on like sections with algebra and stuff, but I really would rather prefer just making individual videos over problems. I just feel like it's better to do that because I just tutor and it's overwhelming too. Sometimes I don't have the time to create like do really long videos or live streams. So I am gonna go ahead and do some individual problems here. Now this is for calculus, so this problem is really difficult. There's a lot going on. We want to find the derivative dy dx using chain rule. There's chain rule and power rule going on here. So it says find the derivative dy dx. Now, what I'm going to do is I am going to do this by variable substitution here. I feel like that is the best way to do it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and rewrite it really quickly. Give me 1 second, guys. Alright, guys, so like I said, this is really difficult. The best way to do this, you can either go from inside out or outside in. So what I'm going to say is the following. This expression right here, I'm going to go ahead and make it equal to u. Actually, I'm going to say v for this one. So v can be x plus sine squared of x. And we know that that's the inner function. It is, whatever's inside of that power of 5. And what I'm going to say is that u, so u in this case is going to be this whole expression here. So here what I'm going to say is the following. I'm going to say that u is equal to x plus the quantity x plus sine. And actually, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to say that it is x plus the quantity, and I'm going to say this, x plus sine squared of x. And then I'm going to say that this is raised to the 5th power. If you think about it, I can substitute. So I know that y is really, so it's going to be u raised to the 7th power because we made u equal to x plus x sine squared of x to the 5th. So it's u to the 7th power. And then I am going to go ahead and substitute this into this. So I'm going to say that u is x plus the quantity v raised to the 5th power. I'm going to take the derivative of v with respect to x, and then I'm going to take the derivative of u with respect to v, and then I'm going to take the derivative of y with respect to u. So this is how it's going to go. I'm going to say dy is equal to, so obviously power rule, right? We bring it down and then subtract -1 on top. So it's going to be 7u to the 6. But remember, we need to put a du on there because it's with respect to u. So I'm going to say du in another color, so du. Now, here, I'm going to do du with respect to v. So what I'm going to say is du is equal to 1, because that's the derivative of x there. And then it's going to be plus, and we're going to again do the power rule here, 5v, and then to the 5 minus 1 to the 4th. And then what I'm going to say is that this part here, you want to be careful with your algebra. Only this part, so only this part here is the part that you're raising to the 4th power. And actually, I'm sorry, that's the only part that you're going to make it with respect to v. So it's going to be the following, 5v to the 4th, and I'm going to say dv. So dv is going to be in yet another color. So dv, I'll make it this color. So dv. But again, dv only applies to this part, okay? You just really want to be careful. Now what we're going to do is we are going to find dv. So we know v is x plus sine squared of x, right? So I'm going to rewrite this again. V is x plus sine squared of x. Now, the way this is going to go is that dv, with respect to x, it is going to be 1 plus 2, so it's really 2 sine x cosine x. We know that this is going to be, so again, that's dv, and again, this is with respect to x, so this is going to be with respect to x. Now, so dy is 7u to the 6 du. I'm going to put the du as the following. It's going to be 1 plus 5v to the 4th dv. So now dv is going to go in for this. So dv is going to be 1 plus 2 sine x cosine x dx. So 1 plus 2 sine x cosine x dx. So really this is going to be dy is going to be 7u to the 6. So 7 times u to the 6, and I'm going to keep it color-coded so that at the end we go ahead and simplify everything. So like I said, times u to the 6, right, times the quantity, and I'm going to say 1, so times 1 plus 5, and then I'm going to again put that v to the 4th like this. So u, again, was x plus v to the 5th. And then, so this is gonna be dy is equal to 7 times the quantity x plus v to the 5th. And then this was all raised to the 6th power. Okay, guys, because remember that this is what's going in for this. This entire thing is what's going in for this, okay? So then, from there, we're gonna do times the quantity, and again, we're going to put the same thing we did, so 1 plus 5v to the 4th. So then we're just going to multiply times 1 plus 2 sine x cosine x. dx. Now, we're almost there, so we're going to just substitute the v into this with respect to, I'm going to do it with respect to x. So I'm going to say that this will end up being dy is equal to 1, is equal to 7 times the quantity, and it's going to be x plus, and we're going to put in the x plus sine squared of x for v. So, and then this is to the 5th power, right? So this is to the 5th power, and then it's to the 6th power, because, like I said, this is going in for this, and then times 1 plus 5, and again, we're doing that same thing, times v, which was the same thing, x plus sine squared of x. And then this is raised to the 4th. And then again, we're just going to do times the quantity, and it was 1 plus 2 sine x cosine x dx. So really what this simplifies as is the following. dy dx is equal to the following. It's going to be 7 times the quantity x plus the quantity x plus sine squared of x to the 5th to the 6th times the quantity 1 plus 5 times x plus sine squared of x to the 4th times the quantity 1 plus 2 sine x cosine x. And that, guys, is the final answer to this problem. This is really, really difficult. So I don't, of course, if people found this overwhelming, it is a really difficult problem. It took me a while to do. Okay, guys, but that is going to be it for this video. If anybody does have any questions, please let me know, and hopefully you'll find this helpful. And so with that being said, thank you so much for watching, and please like, comment, and or subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye, guys.